Wagwan, speak your truth, fam. This is your girl Yana Positive with another episode of Speak Your Truth, the Untold. What's happening? What's popping? What's been going on this week? We're here another Thursday night at 8 to celebrate and commemorate this great day, this great moment, this great occasion, this great night. Here at Speak Your Truth, we seek to create an IREE space, inspirational, relatable, empowering, and elevating. So if you know somebody in need of some motivation, somebody in need of some inspiration, somebody in need of some elevation, just forward the link now, fam. Forward the video, share, click that share button right below, and just share with somebody who you know needs this, because in truth and in fact, everybody needs a little motivation and inspiration from time to time. You never know. Put it on your status, put it somewhere. Remember, we're on our road to 500 by the time we're in June, which is a couple weeks away. So let's get the ball rolling. So I am here to announce, another announcement, that I have completed my studies at Northern Caribbean University. I hear the angels singing. I hope it's not too fast. Pending the results from my final portfolio, I have completed my studies at Northern Caribbean University in social work, right, with my bachelor's in social work. So if you're in need of a social worker, I'm your girl, I'm your girl. Counselor, social worker, anything, anywhere, I'm your girl. Just putting the message out there in case anybody needs a social worker, discipline, guidance counselor, somebody at everywhere, anywhere, all the time. I'm here, unemployed and ready. But I'm grateful that this neck of the journey has ended. So when I got to NCU, it was everything you dreamed of, with the faith and the learning being combined. And there was a lot of challenges along the way. I could not have done it without the support of my entire family. Like, my entire family pitched in, they support me. There are times when like students, you see, if you know a student and you have it, can give them, because you always need stuff. It's not just you're on your own. So you have rent, you have food, you have bills, you have school supply, you have projects that you have to spend much $1,000 on. There's so many things that sucks up your money, literally, that you need money as a student. And I remember in my first year, even though I had 2 scholarships, there were still some times when I fell short, I struggled, and I remember just praying, and I was saying, God, I know I did that. And when the thing is, you ever spend money and you think about, when your money done, you think about the amount of things you spend your money on where you could have saved and you didn't save? Yes, that was happening to me my first semester, because now good girl don't know, say food did so expensive, right? You live your mother yard, say food is so expensive. You have to contribute to gas, you have to pay rent, you have to pay bills, and by the time all that add up, listen, the money goes like this. It comes so and it goes so. And I didn't think like, oh my gosh, this money go done right now. But it done. It was finished. And I was, made it sad bad. I was like, okay, you're on your own now. you had support, so much support, but you can't really, people have their own lives. And so I asked persons, you have, because I need, and everybody was saying, it's a tough time. It was getting to the end of the year, those times are really tough. I was like, okay, you can run out of food this X set of time. So where you go to after that? And just as I was about to run out of food, a church sister squeezed some money in my mother's hand and say, here, see a water buckle money for Ayana. And it's, when I say my family, it's not just my blood relatives, but my church, 100% behind me on this journey. I mean, like, they have, and it's not just money, they have contributed so much in support. And the way they pull through, I mean, the way they pull through for me, I'm just so grateful. I am beyond grateful. I am so grateful. But in speaking about my university experiences, there are lots of times I remember in my first year, you go and you hear students talk and say, this teacher is hard to please, this teacher is that. We had this teacher that was so hard to please. And I remember going into his class. And I was like, okay, I'm prepared for you, Mr. Hardman. I wasn't prepared at all. I was not prepared. And what I know about university is that the worst part of it is group work. I don't know about you, but the worst part of my experience at university, everybody have their trials. For some it was financial, but I had so much overwhelming support from my family. There were times that I needed it, or wanted, but I cannot complain. My family, my church family, the scholarships that I got, I was blessed. But where I struggled was group work and to find people to live with. Oh my gosh, it was so awful. It was like I was in primary school being bullied all over again. But before I get to that, it was like I went into this class and I was placed with a lot of lazy group members on all sides. And I had a nervous breakdown that semester and it was one of my worst semesters because I spent so much time trying to get an A in this class that I failed on all my other classes. I was pretty good at Spanish. I went into there in the class and I was getting A's, and halfway through, like, my group members were like, Ayana, we can't do this. The morning of the presentations, they're like, oh, I can't do this, oh, I can't do that. And I ended up having to do everything. And then I went into my Spanish class or went into my other classes, had end of year things to do, like practicals or end of year exams, oral exams, and I did not get the grade I was to on them because I could not prepare for it. And I was trying to do everything that semester. My first year, every pan knock me gone because me not used to go nowhere in my life. And NCU with them is just bring your presents, a free food and free drive, and you just bring your presents and you go. I was able to go through to so many parishes and do so many things at Northern Caribbean University, but academically I struggled because I was trying to do everything all at once. I was trying to be on choir. I had to quit choir in a few months because I could not keep up. Could not keep up with having to do everything. I could not do everything. So academically, I was struggling. But good news is that I'm now graduating with honors. Yeah, your girl graduates with honors. I don't know what I'm doing. Somebody could have told me years back that, hey, you'll be graduating and you'll be fine with your GPA because at the end you don't even care, you just want to leave. But to be honest, I'm really proud of where I am. Listen, I used to freak out of my over my GPA, but now it's just like, oh yeah, girl, you graduated with honors. That's good. That's good. But if you were not, I would still be proud of you regardless, because you're here and you ended it. Socially, listen, I have some of the best friends ever. Big up to Abby and Nemo. They're my best friends. Like, I could not have made it through university without them. If you're going to university, I'm gonna tell you this straight. You cannot make it through without good friends and having to collaborate with people and work with people well. Listen, they are everything. My friends, everything. The time that we used to save seat for each other, regardless of what anybody say, people used to give it some bad eye, because me, Abby, and Nemo, if I reach first, we always late, 3 are we, late bugs. And if I reach first, I have to save 2 other seats. So whoever want come and not get no seat, I don't care. I'm saving seats for my friends. And I had some really good friends along the way. I really don't want to call no name, but I have to big up my lace group, Evanique, Shanae, Sudani, the social work dictionary, everything one know go to Sudani, everything. Anyways, I'm gonna stop that. Don't do that. Don't go to my friend Sudani. And and I'm grateful for the social circle I have. And of course, many other persons, me not call no name, please don't make me call no name. I'm getting in no trouble. But I really love that. I really love my circle. I really admire each and every one of them. I know them gonna be the best social workers there is. So big up to my friends. It didn't start out like that. I started out in university not really having any close friends and knowing a lot of people, but not really having like close friends. I really wanted to have close friends. And I found friends in Ramona and Ayana. Yes, her name is Ayana with one N. With one N. So we lived together. And it was hard for me at first because the people that I encountered before them, it never normal. Me get locked out. People throw my clothes out the door, my suitcase. So I have to come back because I wanted to move out of the place, and they found out about it. So they threw my clothes out of the room and said I must come back because I wanted to move. I could not live in that situation. And they found out I was going to move, and they had some family feud with the person I was going to move in with. And that was when I realized, I can't move in with this person because I'm gonna still have to interact with these people over here. I got locked out. I remember these girls, they were just being a bully and they could do it, so they did do it. They bought an extra padlock and did not have the key to it. I was new to Mandela, so I did not know where to cut the key. And everybody I keep asking keeps saying they don't know, because I knew a lot of first years and not anybody else. And they locked me out every night because I used to go to debate and come back, late, or choir practice and come back late. And they locked me out because they could and they wanted to. But I found friends after that. Big up to Ramona and Ayana. They're my friends, yeah. And I flourished socially. I went into a lot of clubs. I think what bossed me is lads, Literary and Debating Society. I started debating on the debate team, and that has improved my public speaking skills on so many levels. That has improved my maturity and who I am as a person. It's added so many elements. They made me feel belonged, and that's not something that I get everywhere. And I love you guys, Miss Daly and team. I love you. I'm not still a part of the debate team, but I still love you. Yeah. So I grew from debating. I went into the club. I became the PRO, and from the PRO I got the most outstanding leader for the year. And it was a big deal for me. I did not realize how much of a big deal it was until I was at the ceremony and I realized, oh, this is a top award. Oh my gosh, I am getting the top award with Onyeka Nevins. I must have done something right. And then the next year I became the president of Lads, and that was into last year, which feels so weird. And then in 2020, I started Speak Your Truth, which became my new baby. And I am grateful for my journey. I'm grateful for the overwhelming support I've received. Listen, there were nights where I did not literally sleep. There were times I did not sleep for like, I think the longest I've gone is probably 2 days. And there were times when I did unhealthy things such as forget to eat, because when I'm anxious I will do that. I'll skip a meal and forget that I didn't eat because I'm anxious about something. And it's not good for you. It's not good for you. That stress is not good for you. Don't do it. Don't do it. Please don't do it. I've learned how to take care of myself and manage my time. And now I'm finished. Senoritas, senors, I am ready. Me ready for party. Me ready for, what they call it? Fiesta. Ready. Ready for the summer. Ready. And if you don't know anybody would work, recommendation. Literally. So, Speak Your Truth, fam. This was your girl Yana Positive with another episode of Speak Your Truth, the Untold. Remember to like, share, and subscribe because we're on the road to #500. So, I'll see you all next week, same time, same place, Thursday at 8 p.m. I think I'm gonna post this part first. What do you think? This is part 2, but I'm gonna post it first. I think so too. Yep. But see you all later. Thanks for being along this journey with me, and thanks for making it that much easier and that much enjoyable. Mwah. Love you guys. So, see you same time, same place, Thursday at 8 next week. Better be here next week. Anyways, like, share, and subscribe. Share with somebody who needs the motivation, the inspiration, the elevation. Click that notification bell so you can be notified when we upload our next video. See you later. Ciao.